bike riding is always a good idea.
But sometimes we can get struck down by a terrible idea whilst we're out riding.
Yeah, so in this video, we're going to list all the worst possible things you can do on a bike.
Check me out, man. I'm going to do a Superman.
No.
Yeah, I'm good at them.
Don't try and be like Hank.
Oh, I'm not like Hank at all. That's a terrible idea. The wind is howling in from the side, an epic crosswind, and you're just getting to the end of the descent. You needed that rain jacket on because it was a bit chilly, and now you're starting to warm up. You know what, man? I think now's a good time to take my rain jacket off.
Whoa, Connor,
Yeah.
no, stop.
Yeah,
Pull over at the side of the road and do it safely. Stop, Connor. That's such a bad idea.
Probably a good idea.
Doing no-handed in crosswinds is definitely a bad idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
No-go.
You see the pros do it sometimes in races, but even they'll pull over to the side of the road, take things easy and do it safely. Or could I get the cheese toasty, please? Also, 3 croissants, scrambled egg, and oh, you know what? I'm really feeling a hot dog. So if you've got one of those, yeah, that'd be great.
Stopping at a cafe is always a good idea on a bike ride, even in a race, really. But it can be so tempting to just order what you crave, which isn't always a good idea, but it can be tempting to eat a cheese toasty, a croissant, a hot dog and all that other stuff.
Yeah, you're right actually, Manon, because it is a bad idea, especially when you head out from the cafe and hit the next climb and immediately start to regret all that food. Instead, if you do stop, try to opt for something that's easily digestible with a high carb content, and don't languish too much at the cafe either, because it just makes it harder to get moving.
You might need to tell the waiter to cut the 3 croissants and all that stuff.
Unfortunately. One of the worst ideas on any ride is leaving without your rain jacket, thinking you're going to be okay. You start off in nice blue sunshine, then the heavens open. Suddenly, you're 60k from home, soaking wet, rather cold. Should have brought that rain jacket. Oh well.
When we start a bike ride, our excitement is at maximum levels. Oh! We're excited, motivated, and ready to go smash the ride. But just remember, you might have quite a long ride ahead of you, so it might be a good idea to conserve just a little bit of that energy. Going out the door and smashing it to begin with. You'll soon learn it is a terrible idea once you get halfway through the ride and you're on your knees. We often see pro riders fix mechanicals themselves on the bike while they're riding. They make it look very easy, but in fact, it can be very tricky and very dangerous. So if you do have a mechanical and you need to fix it, just pull over, stop. Very good example there, Connor, of what not to do. Just stop, pull over, maybe even go to a bike shop if you really need to fix it.
Half-wheeling someone you've never met on a ride is a pretty bad idea too. You know, they might be out for an easy spin, looking for a cafe, or just taking in the sights. And you turn up, challenge them to a duel. Worst thing is that actually, they may half-wheel you back and then you're in trouble. Oh, that didn't work out. It may seem like a good idea at the time, whipping your jersey off and trying to get a nice suntan out on your ride, but don't. It's a terrible idea. Not to mention the increased risk of skin cancer. You'll also end up with a horrible sunburn. Keep the jersey on, keep the sun cream on, and enjoy your ride. It does get a bit nippy actually without a jersey too. So once I had the brainwave to transport a bike box whilst I was cycling. Not the worst idea, a little bit stupid, but still, I managed it, all went okay, until I decided to change gear. You see, I was carrying the box with this hand, so I needed to change gear with my left hand. Left hand on the right hand side of the bars. Terrible idea that. As soon as I touched the bars, the wires just crossed in my brain, and I was very very close to crashing. So in future, right side of the bars, left hand side of the bars. Makes sense.
So those were some terrible, terrible things you definitely should not do out on the bike ride. But did we miss any? Let us know down in that comment section below.
But you know what is a good idea? Hitting that subscribe button.
See what you did there.
Oh, I'm clever, aren't I? Man, I'm going to keep abreast of all the latest content in the new year. Right now though, I think we're going to enjoy a sensible ride.
Yes.
No bad ideas.
No, way too many for one bike ride.
Just one Superman. Whoa! Nearly. No, I still can't do it. I'm not skilled really. Go with Ed, man, on, let's get a coffee.